All right, so before we get started with today's video, man, I get a lot of compliments on my beard, man, how I take care of my beard, and I'm not gassing. I really do on just a day-to-day basis. And it's one of the things, you know, I put a lot of pride into, a lot of, you know, taking care of business when it comes to, you know, my appearance and my beard. But today I want to introduce you guys to a brand out there who has some really great options for some beard oil to keep your beard refined and shiny and conditioned, and really puts off some great scents with the oils as well. This is a natural based beard oil here. You got some jojoba oil, cactus oil, grapeseed oil, Jamaican castor oil, avocado, tea tree, sunflower, and so many other natural oils here. So I want to give a big shout out to Send It Up Beard Oils, premium beard oils. Here's one of the oils here, and it's really dope. They come with the you know, that beauty of a tool. You could drop that oil in there, as y'all can see, like a chemist, you know, for your beard oil. But the brand was kind enough to send me some beard oils, and I love beard oils. It's something that kind of entwines with fragrances, and you know, just smelling good. So right now I'm wearing Spicy Wood, and it is fire, man. The blend is beautiful. It's rich, has a sweetness to it, almost a dry, woodsy tone to it, but overall just quality, man. So I've been testing this out over the past 2 weeks. Definitely wanting to highlight this brand, man. And anybody, you know, fellas, if you got a beard, you're trying to take care of your beard, whether it's a big beard, a shorter beard, you're just getting started, you gotta have it moisturized, you gotta have it conditioned, and beard oil can be key in how well your beard develops. So shout out to Send It Up Premium Beard Oil Company. This is a great brand. I have the link in the description here if you guys want to check them out. And I'm a fan. Spicy Wood is fire. They got some other flavors as well that are good, but Spicy Wood was the one that really stood out to me. So salute to this brand, Send It Up. And fellas, don't do the ashy dry beard. Take care of your beard. It'll pay you back. I promise you. All right, let's get into today's video. YouTube, what's going on YouTube? What is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy one more time, DEDRICKHJR, and I'm back with another fragrance video. Smell good, family. Hopefully everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic. Positive energy, positive vibes. Y'all know how we rock out here on this channel, man. Positive vibes only. All right, so we are back with more from the house of Christopher Lee Fragrances. All right, so shout out to Chris, the CEO. He reached out to me yet again and wanted me to, you know, give my thoughts and opinions on his new fragrances that he is rolling out. They're currently uploaded right now on his website. I had the pleasure of smelling the Jock this time last year. Very good, mass appealing, fun-loving fragrance, especially for the younger gentlemen out there who like that kind of vibe, and hence the name The Jock. All right, so that was a really good release from him. But now we're back with two. He's revamped the bottles, he's revamped the website. I'm very interested to see. I haven't smelled them yet. I just got them in not too long ago. So today we're going to be smelling first from the house of Christopher Lee Fragrances. We're going to be smelling Sunny Afternoon. Dope name, new bottles, new everything from Chris. And then after that, the most intriguing of the two, we're going to be smelling Honey Water. Honey Water from Christopher Lee Fragrances. Now, Chris is a YouTuber as well, and I'll have his information down below in the description, along with his website where you can check out his new creations. I know Chris is involved with music and fragrances. He does a lot of things over there for sure. So salute to Chris, and I look forward to seeing what we got going on, and we're not going to waste some more time. Let's go ahead and jump into it. So first, let's start off with Sunny Afternoon. The old bottles, clear, different angle from the new bottles compared to the old. This is a 50 ml bottle. It has this paper wrap around it that has ingredients and where you can follow and about the fragrances and everything like that. But it's a 50 ml. The cap is, it's a snap-on cap, so it snaps into place. Holds pretty steady. It's not going anywhere, but I never recommend holding it by the caps. So let's see what the atomizer has to offer, because the Jock's atomizer was crazy. Let's see what we got. I figured we did. Pressurized atomizer. So we got it in the air. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get this on skin. 2 sprays on my hand. Let it kind of settle down. And let's see what we get. Sunny afternoon. I'm in the name. Clean, citrusy. Okay. A little florally. So the name, you know, kind of leads me to believe that this is going to be a summertime fragrance. So let's see what we get here. Kind of let some of that alcohol die down. Oh yeah, big yuzu, lemon, ginger. Has to be ginger in here. So yuzu ginger combo. Clean, kind of has a musk, like a musky feel going on to it. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of smells kind of familiar. Smells kind of familiar, but like a different take on, I can't. So number one, it smells good. That's number one. It smells good, but it definitely smells familiar to something that I have experienced, but I just can't put my finger on it. But maybe when we read the notes here, it'll click. But all in all, lemon, citrusy lemon, almost that yuzu-ish type of lemon. Not really candied sweet lemon, but like a yuzu-y, kind of fresh and rindy type of lemon here. Oh, I got it. It smells like Louis Vuitton's not Lemensity, but is it Lemensity? It might be Lemensity. It's a play on one of those Louis Vuittons, either Afternoon Swim, Lemensity, Imagination. That's what it is because of that citrus and ginger aspect. So one, it smells good. It does remind me of Lemensity from Louis Vuitton. Not a clone, not a direct side-by-side comparison to the DNA, but it's definitely in the realm of that. So place your mind where Imagination is from Louis Vuitton, and that's kind of where Summer Afternoon really sits at for sure. Now, but I will say for Chris, not too much of a big time synthetic boom like with the Jock, even though I understood what the Jock was all about, that mass appealing blue bubblegummy type of vibe, which it definitely depicted that, no problem. But this one, not so much going on the synthetic side. So number one, it smells good. It's definitely something that could definitely be useful for this summertime in many different veins. You can wear this while you're running errands. You can hit the gym with this. You can wear this while you're getting fly, you about to run out and hit the beach or get on the boat. This is definitely a really good fragrance if you're into that Louis Vuitton fresh, citrusy, musky, fresh, spicy tones that those Louis Vuitton fragrances have. This is kind of right up the alley. So I'm not trying to compare it to Louis Vuitton, but that's where my mind took me. So just being honest with smelling it for the first time. But all in all, smells good. If I had to rate it, I'll give it a solid 8 out of a 10. 8 out of a 10 fragrance for sure. For me, this would be very situational for when I go to the gym or when I'm running errands, going to the barber shop, things like that. Especially with this hot weather, this is something that's definitely going to be very useful for me right now in the summertime. So I see you, Chris. Chris doing his thing for sure, man. So Chris Feliz Fragrances, Sunny Afternoon. I like what he has going on here. I think it smells good. I give it an 8 out of a 10. And it's around that Louis Vuitton vibe, with those particular fragrances for sure. All right, so let's move along to the next one. Now, this is the one that I am highly anticipating, and why is that? Well, I am a huge fan of honey. I love honey. It's an aphrodisiac for me. It's one of my favorite notes in all of fragrance. I have honey-based fragrances that are just fire, and honey water sounds very, very interesting. All right, so when Chris asked me would I be interested in smelling honey water, I said absolutely. All right, so let's see what honey water is all about, and then the cap kind of snaps into place here, not going anywhere. Honey water not going anywhere, cap just kind of snaps in. So going to get honey water on the inside of my arm here. Check out the atomizer. Ooh, pressure. Ooh, okay. So we got one spray. And that honey is, okay, Chris. Oh yeah. This is good. This is good. Sweet honey, but it has a freshness to it. A little bit of a spicy pop, like I get like a little nose tickle here. It also has a cleanliness to it as well. Definitely has a cleanliness to this. Man, this is the best I've ever smelled from the house. This is the best that I've ever smelled from Chris. This is my favorite from what I've smelled from Chris. Don't get me wrong, the Jock is good. Sunny Afternoon is good, but this is the best. Now, is this reminding me of anything off the top of my head? No. Now, when you think honey fragrances, you can go to your Naxos's and you can go to Aurum by Zaharoff. You can go to different honey-based fragrances out there, and honey is a very in-your-face note. But as far as like a complete take on another, nah. So again, I get a very nice, kind of like a soft honey. Sweetness is definitely provided here from the honey, obviously. But there's a freshness here. There's a little bit of a peppery spice, not too much. The honey is definitely overriding it, but my nose definitely picks it up. This is good, man. This is good. Definitely good for the fall. Definitely, maybe even the summer night. You can wear this on the summer night, but definitely good for the fall. Definitely good for the winter time. Honey water, Chris, you got you one. You got you one with honey water. I like this. Again, I can tell the difference between when I smell the Jock with the heavy synthetics up top. But these two here, Sunny Afternoon and honey water, no, the blends are better. I can tell there's a little bit more craftsmanship into the blends of these fragrances, man. So shout out to Chris for, staying the course and being on the journey that he's on to really get his fragrances to where he's going. So let's look at the notes of both of these, and we're gonna revisit what's on my skin before we shut it down. So let's start off with Sunny Afternoon and read the notes off here. Sunny Afternoon, up top, you get a zesty brightness of citron. All right, so it's not yuzu, it's citron, bergamot, and a spicy hint of pepper. All right, with Sunny Afternoon. In the mid, you get I think it's a Tungian neroli with a Nigerian ginger and Sicilian cinnamon. All right, Sicilian cinnamon, that's what we're getting here. In the base notes, we're getting black tea, unbroxen, olibanum, gaiac wood to round out the fragrance. So this is definitely reminiscent of a Louis Vuitton fragrance breakdown like Imagination. So I know my nose wasn't tripping on me, but this breakdown is familiar with those. So Sunny Afternoon, yeah, this is gonna be very versatile for the summertime. You can literally do whatever you want for this in the high heat. This is good. Chris did a good job with this. So again, if you're into that Louis Vuitton type vibe, then this is the one to look into. All right, and honey water. Let's see what we got with honey water. Very interested with honey water. Let's look at the notes here for honey water. Okay, here we go. Honey water from Christopher Lee Fragrances. Top notes, we have lavender, bergamot, citron up top, okay. In the mid, we have honey, cinnamon, cashmere, and jasmine sambac. And then in the base notes, we have tobacco leaf, vanilla, and tonka bean. All right, so that must be where that freshness is coming from, especially with that lavender with some added citruses. This is not an overly heavy fragrance, and as it starts to dry down, that tobacco, okay, that tobacco presence is really starting to make itself known. Honey water's like that, but I'm gonna give honey water 8.8 out of 10. I'm gonna give it man, look, when I get a chance to wear this out, this may rise up, and I'm a sucker for honey. So number one, he did honey the right way. So I'm rocking with that. All right, I'm rocking with that with him doing honey the right way. So, okay, Chris, I feel you. So honey water, Sunny Afternoon, two really good fragrances here. Summertime for sure here. This is good for summer evenings, but more so towards the cooler weather. I know he has more offerings from his new line, new presentation, new website build. Christopher Lee's doing his thing out here. So very, very, honored to, he thought about me, hit me up, sent me the fragrances out. I think he have two really good ones for sure. So shout out Chris, man, for sending them my way. And check him out if you're interested. I'll have all the information down in the description. I'll have Chris's YouTube channel. I'll have his website, and y'all check him out, man, for sure. Christopher Lee Fragrances. Shout out to Chris, the CEO. Appreciate you, man, for sure. You keep doing your thing. Keep striving for greatness, man, for sure. All right, so until next time, y'all be cool. Y'all be safe. Y'all take care of yourselves. Y'all let me know what you think about Christopher Lee Fragrances. If you smelled anything from him, if you smelled any of these, if you smelled or had any type of encounters with his fragrances, drop your thoughts down below. I'll be very interested to see what you guys got going on there. All right, so as always, splack it up, splack it down, splack it that thing all around. And remember, what you put out to this world is exactly what you're going to get back. All that hate and negativity, I would relax, because it can stare you right back in the face before you know it, and that's real. And I know y'all know I'm telling the truth, all right? Ain't I? I am. All right, y'all, till the next time. We'll see y'all. Christopher Lee, I'll see you.